This is Terrence with Get 5 Bass, and we're here with Shawn Gordon. Just won the Okie Division BFL on the Arkansas River at Muskogee, and normally he's the one that's doing the interviews for the Okie Division, but obviously winning the tournament, we get the pleasure of taking hands here. So Shawn, tell us a little bit about your day and what you did to win your BFL tournament up there. Actually, your first BFL tournament win.
Yes, sir. All I did was I talked to a few guys from Oklahoma before I ever went to fish this tournament, and the two I talked to said it'd probably be one out of Kerr, which is one lockdown from Muskogee. So that's kind of where I decided I would spend my practice time. I actually drove over there last Saturday and had Jacob Hilton. He fished with me. We had a pretty good day. We caught him cranking shallow wood with a bomber, balsa B. I'll show you here in a minute. And we probably had at least 18 pounds last weekend. Got to watch most of them eat and had a fun day. So I drove over Thursday night, practiced for about 3 hours in that Kerr pool. Thursday evening, caught a couple, and the size just, an average fish down there was 2 pounds or better. Spent all day Friday in the Muskogee pool and probably caught a limit fishing grass, mostly out of the Highway 10 area, which was getting hammered. But the biggest thing I caught there was probably 15.5 inches, so that pretty much made up my mind I was locking. So I locked down, went about 100 miles round trip, cranked mainly ditch mouths. There's one canal that had some laydowns in it, but it's just every fish I caught came off a laydown except for one. I did catch one good keeper off a rock jetty on a little bomber 4A crankbait in shad color. But the rest of them were on flats, and there's actually a little bit of current coming across the mouths of those ditches, and just all on laydowns.
Well, cool. Well, I know we're lucky to get to do this. Being a Bass Mafia team and part of Get 5 Bass, and I see that you've got Dobbins rod and tied on there with for one of your bombers, and we'd like to see that you're using the products, and now you tell us a little bit more about the baits that you were throwing here. I saw you got them laying on the deck, so we got to show them off. Just kind of give us a run through. I know you're an awesome crankbait fisherman. A lot of people know that. I think people are finding out more now. Now that we're bringing you out, but tell us a little bit about what you do to do that.
For cranking shallow wood, I bought this rod last year. Bought it because a buddy of mine had one, and he said he liked going square bill on it. The Loomis sticks I've got or had been fishing have seemed a little bit on the limber side, but it's a 705 glass cranking rod. I like it throwing for a big number 7 fat-free shad on as well. But I threw this. This is my main bait in Oklahoma. It's kind of a shad colored bomber balsa B, and if you get up close, you can see all the teeth marks on it. Fishing it on 12-pound Maxima with a 6.3 to 1 Revo. I did change out the hooks to none other than Kevin Van Dam's triple grips. He's won a lot of money with those hooks, so it's hard to go wrong. They are available at Bass Mafia. They do have them in stock. A lot of places are out of them. But that was one of my baits. I caught, I guess, four keepers during the day on that one bait. And then I actually caught 2 keepers, which is, this is a Kevin Short made famous. Well, I guess he didn't make famous, but that's an Eddie Chambers. It's a Weck or Zoom crankbait. I don't even know what color that's called, but caught 2 on that one, and 2 keepers as well on that. So ended up today, I guess only caught 3 keepers. I caught 6 keepers total. Never caught a keeper when I locked back up at noon. I never caught another keeper in the Muskogee pool, so sure was glad to make it back in the lock. Like I said, I'd rather be lucky than good any day, and it very well could have been me being the one out short, because I did have about a 4-inch drum spit up in my live well. And I'm just glad that didn't cost me.
Well, Shawn, hey, it's an awesome win for you. First BFL win for you as well, and you also won the Ranger Cup money running the Ranger boats. So I know that the Ranger guys will be happy to see you out there and keep supporting the Rangers for them. And obviously, run by Bass Mafia Tackle. They'll have all the baits. They've got the rods. They've got all the stuff for you. Anything else that you got to add for us, Shawn?
Nope, that's it.
Well, hey, man, it's good to see you. We'll hope to see you in the winner's position a few more times. I'm sure we'll get plenty of opportunities.
Thanks.